it's like there's two different Travises.
There's no way to get going.
What do you mean? I was here. You could have tried to get me going. You were told
Yeah.
No fun.
Film us. When on Sunday, he was a totally different.
More productive.
It's no fun getting you going when nobody's here to watch.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, day 2 update. We got the transmission installed underneath, drive shafts in, cross members in, everything is ready to go under there. We're gonna move on. All the rockers are out of it right now. Where's your anodized wrench?
Do we have one of those?
No.
I think we actually do.
Oh yeah, we do, don't we? Well, fuck, what are you using that for? So we're gonna take the valve covers off and we're gonna put all the rockers down, lash all the valves. We're trying to decide whether we're gonna try to charge for some reason our accumulator lost its pressure while it was getting stored. So now we gotta figure out a way to prime the engine. We'll probably end up just taking the cap off and the distributor out and just priming it that way, the old school way. So, and then it's got no carb on it, of course. We're gonna put new gaskets in the carb and get it ready to go. One good thing we did, we took it all apart when we winterized it and cleaned it all out, so there's gonna be no fuel. That's one problem with race fuel, is it's extremely corrosive, and if you don't take it out of the parts, then like see how we have this capped off here too, it's all sealed, right? Because it oxidizes and it messes stuff up. All right guys, so we are just finishing up putting the last of the shaft rockers on. The S10's got a shaft rocker setup. They're by TD, 1:6 ratio. And yeah, so basically there's a little shaft, so there's no force on conventional studs.
Give these a spin first.
Spin them.
Make sure they're in there.
So yeah. So what our order of operations here, we're just gonna torque down all these things and then we're gonna set the lash, which has been so long I'm gonna have to look up what it is, unfortunately. But yeah, things are looking pretty good. Any comments, Travis?
Not today, no.
The only thing we're not worried about is dropping those nuts down there.
Little nuts.
Little nuts.
These nuts.
Oh hi, I didn't see you guys there. Today we're working on a 427 small block Chevy. Stay tuned to learn how to set the valves. No, I'm just kidding. Okay guys, so basically got all the shaft rockers torqued down. We're gonna continue on with setting the valves. This is a solid roller engine. Basically the specs are 24 thou on the intake, 26 on the exhaust. Exhaust is always a bit bigger. We like to go in a little bit of the tighter side here, and yeah, basically.
If you can pull it out, it's good.
Yeah, so bring it closer, Travis.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Just so the guys can see what you're
Yeah,
doing.
basically I just go by feel on my fingers. Go like that. So basically that's 26 in there, finger tight. And this is 24. The shaft rockers are super forgiving. Basically, you just torque them down. We don't even torque them, we just tighten them up. Nice and snug. We check these basically after every 5th pass or so. Like we're constantly checking them, and we're not checking them because they go out of adjustment. We're checking them because that's how you catch problems, okay? So if you got a seat going out, or if you got a problem with a lifter or something like that.
You're checking for the health of the engine.
It's a health check. It's not actually, these don't even move. They don't, when you have a shaft rocker and they're not mounted by what's holding down the rocker, if that makes sense to you guys, that's how they actually change. So yeah, that's how we do them. That's good. These two are set. You can stop. Stay tuned next week, guys, when we blow this fucking thing up. No. Okay, so plan is now with the S10, it's been sitting for so long, we're worried about the bearings being a bit dry. We don't want to dry start it, so you can see what we have our setup right now. It's going to be a 90-degree drill, just with a hollowed out old distributor. We're going to just turn the oil pump drive shaft, and it's going to circulate some oil through the engine, build up some oil pressure, and we're going to bar the engine over while we are priming it, and that's going to allow us to get like a really good oil all throughout.
Guarantee you, he doesn't know what he's doing.
On my rack, at the very back of the truck.
It's just not the time to fucking take your phone calls when you're next year.
I like filming this.
Don't lose track of what you're doing. You get the plugs out?
Yeah.
Look at that.
I can see it too. That's it. Come on, baby. What's up? You gotta tweak it.
Okay, here's the Quick Fuel 950. Say 950? I forget.
950.
Quick Fuel 950. It's just the regular 4150 flange, small guy. We dynoed the engine with this carburetor. Made pretty decent horsepower. We still think that it needs a Dominator. However, we're not gonna change up too much stuff for this season. Our plan is just to make some A to B passes, get down the track. So
The jury's still out on the Dominator, isn't it?
So we stored this thing. I'm just gonna take it apart now, put all the new gaskets in it, get it ready to go.
You know, on the valve cover, I want to just fucking glue them to this and tighten it down.
Okay, so the way this works.
Do it one more time.
Ah!
Woo!
Do it one more time, Travis.
Okay, we're getting pretty close to firing up the S10 here. We got the valves lashed, carburetors installed, fuel system's primed, everything looks good to go. We're just doing our final fluid checks.
Travis is jamming out. Fucking right I am.
Okay, the camera goes
Somebody's got to keep it later on here.
on. Okay, that'll be fine for now.
Fine for
Why
now.
don't you put it in?
I think it's later. Just put a splash in more.
Well, what does that thing hold? Like 3, 2, 3?
Yeah, like two. Here you go. Hold down on the trigger tight.
Yeah.
Just wait, Jeff.
Do these normally sit further away than this?
No,
Yeah?
they sit pretty close.
They're not touching, but they are fucking close.
Back in the cockpit, boy.
You got anything to say, Travis?
No.
Where do we hook this up to?
What?
What do we use for power, Jeff?
Alternator.
No.
What do you mean?
Do we?
Yeah.
My heart is fucking pounding, dude.
What? We've gone through everything.
Okay, just think for a minute. So we've got tranny oil in there.
Yeah. It's
We've got water in there. So you're gonna check the oil pressure as soon as we start it, right, Jeff?
Okay, turn the valve on.
What valve?
I'm just gonna crank it.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Yeah, everything sounds good.
Okay, it's gonna have ignition now.
Go time.
I don't think it's timing it out.
Huh?
Now,
No, it won't do nothing until it's running. There's nothing in there. You put a couple more fluid.
Yeah,
in.
okay.
Well, that's. Let me just get it. Yeah, like this, you get it on better than I can.
No, we're making an order for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, boys.
Okay, it's gonna start it up. Yep. Go ahead.
So basically we are at day 4 working on the S10. We've made a lot of progress. This thing was sitting for almost 2 years. We got it back to a running state. We put the transmission in, put the drive line in, got the engine running. It runs really good, just like it did. And the plan is now we're gonna load it up on the trailer. We have a chassis certification tomorrow at noon. So we're gonna get the chassis certified. The cage is all to specification. There shouldn't be any issues, but we're just gonna go check it out tomorrow. We're gonna get this thing loaded up.
Put it back.
I can't get you going if there's no one to watch. Okay, move this way and I'll follow you.
Okay.
Come on.
We should have brought our bikinis.
So what? Are we putting the new slick on? What are we doing?
No, I'm gonna take it up the road. All right, guys, so that concludes the first episode of getting back into doing drag racing videos. It's been a while since we posted the S10 on YouTube. I know that's why a lot of you guys have subscribed. If you could give me some feedback on what you want to see, we're going to just be posting some drag racing content. We have our first race coming up at the end of the month here, so we're going to try to spit out as much content as we can for you guys. And yeah, we're going to enjoy it. So drop a comment down below if you want to see some, if you have any questions about the truck in particular, or any other, kind of related question. And don't forget to subscribe, and, any feedback is much appreciated, guys. So thanks a lot, and stay tuned for more.